This is Ginny Walker with Team Flying Snail from the JEAai conference. I am in Jackson Square where I am covering reporter Kenny Lopez, locally known as Kalo. He is actually covering right now the story of the former Lieutenant Governor Jimmy Fitzmaurice's service. Kenny Lopez, known locally as Kalo, was racing through Jackson Square with his intern Madison Zaleski and their equipment. Former Lieutenant Governor Jimmy Fitzmaurice passed last week, and Lopez was covering the funeral live for the 11 o'clock WGNO news. Having been in TV journalism for over a decade, this was an unusual reporting assignment as Lopez was assigned the story at 9 a.m. He scribbled his script on the cathedral steps and rehearsed in a sweat-soaked shirt. Adding a tie and jacket, Lopez went live at 11 o'clock, interviewing current Lieutenant Governor Bill Nengesser in front of St. Louis Cathedral. I am here with Kenny Lopez from WGNO, a reporter. Mr. Lopez, you caught our attention. You were running through the square in a sweaty shirt with an intern behind you wearing your tie.
Yes.
And as journalists, we want to know about your process for today for covering this story.
Well, I found out at 9 o'clock that I was covering Jimmy Fitzmaurice, our former lieutenant governor's funeral here at the church. And so then I struggled to find parking. I finally found parking. And then I was racing because I had to get video shot to send back to the station before I went live. So we parked kind of far away. My intern was an awesome assistant. She was carrying my tie, my suit, my laptop. I was carrying the camera, the tripod, and I made it in time. It was a lot of hurrying up and rushing, but I made it in time. And I was watching the clock, but I knew what I had to get done, and I got it done. So
we saw that all come together. It was very impressive. So would you say that's representative of what it's like to cover a story normally?
Today was a little rare. Normally, when I cover a story, I set up an interview, I go out and I shoot it, then I go back to the station and edit it. But today was a little bit, I only had 2 hours. And normally I have more time because I'm not doing a story till 5 o'clock for our 5 o'clock news. But today I needed to do a story for 11, so that's what the hustle and bustle was all about.
That is a very fast turnaround.
Yeah, I'm one of those people that I love the adrenaline, I love the rush, I love not knowing what I'm going to be covering every day. I like that. So it's fun. It's fun.
And I think we can all see that when we're watching you. So one thing that I saw that you said was that your goal is to make people smile, laugh, feel, or think. What's one tip that you could give to aspiring journalists to help convey that onto the screen? Because you're so good at doing that.
Oh, thank you. My best advice to young people starting out, and I tell my intern Madison this all the time, is be real. Be conversational, because people can relate to people that are real. People can relate to people that are conversational. They want to see their friend on TV. They want to see someone telling them a story that they can relate to more than just someone that's just being stiff. So if you make them think, if you make them laugh, if you make them feel, today was definitely a feeling kind of story because it's obviously a funeral. Then I think you're doing your viewers justice, but you're also doing yourself justice because you're being true to yourself.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate this.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
You were good. Good questions. You got me to feel and think.
Oh, Kalo, don't go there. Did people really call you that?
Kalo? Yeah. Sometimes the photographer calls me Kenny Slopez, but today I was not Kenny Slopez.
No,
I was Kenny,
a little more formal.
Speedy Gonzalez. Yeah, it was fast. It's the hurry up and wait. You rush, and then wait. The story of our lives.